There's a bit of history here, so some of this might be interesting. Well, first of all, for those who don't know me, hello, my name's Mike Ziolek from Uckfield FM. Thank you so much for attending our 10th anniversary dinner tonight, which I hope you'll still enjoy. How was that sticky toffee pudding? Was it good? That was nice. Well, it really is good to see so many of you here tonight. Now, in Uckfield FM, we really do have something unique, and everybody in this room has played their own part in this hugely successful organisation. We have so many supporters here tonight, advertisers and sponsors. Hello? Some of you, thank you Gary, have been here since the start in 2003. Dawson Hart, Lawson Commercial, Gale and Woolgar, The Picture House, Just MOTs and the King's Church are still with us 10 years later. Thank you so much. Give yourselves a big hand. We couldn't do it without advertisers, that's for sure. So thank you sincerely for all you've done. I want you now to listen to the very first commercial we played on Uckfield FM. It was the very first ad that ever aired in July 2003. Have a listen to this.
Bart and Muppet are dreaming of a new warehouse for all their bones and toys. Bart and Muppet want a warehouse that's this big, with a stack of bones in the corner and the biggest field for walkies that they can imagine. It's a shame they don't run a business near Uckfield. If you want bigger business premises, it's so much easier. Just call Lawson Commercial. They deal in all types of commercial and business premises. If you're buying or selling commercial property, then call Lawson Commercial on 76 44 88 or log on to lawsoncommercial.co.uk. But if you're just after a bigger warehouse, Bart, Muppet, keep dreaming.
Give him a big hand, Chris Lawson, Lawson Commercial. Now, many of our community organisations, the town mayor and other local councillors are here too, always willing to support us and join in with our programmes and outside broadcasts. And of course, all of you here tonight are actual listeners as well, aren't you? You're all listening to Uckfield FM. So, it was during 2002, the Uckfield Festival, that original founders Alan French, Mike Skinner, Gary King and Paddy Ray first came up with the idea to form a local radio station for the Uckfield area. They decided that the Uckfield Festival and the community as a whole would benefit from having a dedicated radio station. And we started life by borrowing some space above the Picture House Cinema in Uckfield High Street, and we thank Kevin Markwick again for allowing us to do that. Our studio was put together in a very small room. I think it was a popcorn store, wasn't it, Kevin? Yep. That's where we were. I can still smell it today. Now, Uckfield FM took to the air for the very first time at 8 o'clock on Monday the 7th of July 2003. Gary King here was the very first voice on the station, counting down a top 10 of all time voted for by local residents and supporters via our website. Now, we have a golden nugget in broadcasting. Just listen to this. Come on, Gary. We want you now.
Oh no, I got me from 2010. 2-3 years ago. Oh, so I can do something else.
10 seconds until truly local radio for Uckfield is here.
Uckfield FM.
Good afternoon. It's 1:05 on Thursday, July the 1st, 2010, and from this moment on, Uckfield has its very own radio station. It's finally here. Welcome to your Uckfield FM. What no one knows, apart from Mike Skinner, was about 30 seconds before that, I was almost in fucking tears. It was so emotional that afternoon. But no one apart from Mike knew that was welling up, and yeah, there you go. As he is now. Very good.
Now, the very first schedule included a number of names that have been with Uckfield FM since the very beginning. Tony Williams, who's sitting on a table at the back, Martin Grenfell over to my right, original founders Gary King and Mike Skinner, who's over... Can't see Mike, where's he gone? There you are, Mike. Now, sadly, dear Paddy Ray is no longer with us. He left this world far too soon, and we all still miss him terribly. His lively, fun approach to everything in life and to all we did together was infectious. He was a good man and greatly missed by everyone. Now I'd like everyone to stand up and join me and raise a glass to one of Uckfield FM's great pioneers, Paddy Ray. Paddy Ray. Let's give him a big hand. Come on, Paddy Ray. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there are simply too many broadcasting highlights across 10 years for me to mention all of them, but here are a few. During the past 3 winters, Uckfield FM has gone the extra mile and provided special programming to ensure that local people were kept informed and entertained. Presenters and helpers who lived in the Uckfield area had to walk in to achieve that because the roads up to the farm were impassable. Last autumn, we broadcast a funeral of Canon Bill Peters live, so well received by many locals and Uckfield expats worldwide. And just a few months ago, we presented the 2nd edition of Uckfield's Most Talented, a wonderful showcase of local talent to a packed house at the Civic Centre. We're always at the forefront and happy to promote local talents. And quite apart from all that, I pay tribute to a really talented team of volunteers, some 80 people who help out every week at the radio station. Presenters, engineers, helpers, and my colleague directors on the board, people that you may not even hear on the radio, people like Martin Grenfell, who look after the website with Ian Renison. The website is amazing. I think we should give Martin a round of applause for that alone. Listeners describe Uckfield FM to me as their friend. I really like that. In a year's time, we have to submit another application to Ofcom, applying for a 5-year extension to our broadcast licence. I can assure you that is not a done deal by any means, and God willing, we'll be back for another 5 years at least. So thank you to all of you here tonight that have supported Uckfield FM over the last 10 years. And as they say in Radioland, thank you for listening. Thank you.